My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
We'll see each other again. In the meantime, I'll use all I've learned on our adventure to hone my skills as a thief.
If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Let me get that.
going to regret that. That all you've got? I'll fight till the last. Us.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing! Battles atop bridges are best avoided. Who can say what awaits us on the other side? Understood. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large. And yet no two of us are the same. Wolves, Master! It has a resistance to ice.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Tisn't easy travelling out in the world all alone. Hope to see you again.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side. Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
I don't have all day.
It's been a hard day.
Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state.
What should I get up? Time to go home and write down
Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
Day in, day out. It's no wonder my back aches. A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Each day the same as one for it, I tell you.
all I need my help, I suppose.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?